what you say is true. The Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be dangerous. Shaolin shadowboxing and the Wu-Tang sword style.
I see why you chose that binding religion and divided submission for your wives and children. You morbid, hapless bigots and misogynistic dicks. You're far from being martial artists. All I saw is Reza holding his palms together and waving arms quickly to make it seem like he was a Hindu divinity. But you know who's been destroying our temples and effigies of Krishna and the goddesses like Mata Kali. Trust me on that one, we all remember what you conquering incestuous investors in hard drug trafficking were doing when you talked about you moving all those chemicals and poisons and profiting off your peoples dying from war and toxins. What is Wu-Tang exactly as an art form? Can any of your members mention what the reference are to hidden chambers of Tibetan books like Bardo Todara Jine meditation? It seems your senseless hatred and coca products left you all denser in the head than all your mentions in text. You doped up imposters, your credentials are non-existent in the ghettos. I don't see you doing anything you talk of really, just a lot of retrospectives and revisits. Reading and mimicking beats as idiotically prolific as your garbled voices and nonsensical rhymes, like Ghostface Killer talking about GDD noodles sprinkled your Houdini, and all this new slang you invented that sounds like Pikachu and kids TV shows, mixed with drugs and molesting oracles that are definitely underage as hell for you old lecherous fuckers, mumbling your spells. Decrepit runs and gremlins bloated in your stomachs and croaking mentals. You're so defenseless when I hear and see you that knowing this makes me believe in the Jesus whose head you chopped off to leave him bleeding to death in your Wu Chronicles comics, while your Wu symbol sucked the soul out of his dying body to go to another temple and form the Wu-Tang apostles. Resurrected these days and times, you sound like your two fangs are about to get ripped out and you get staked by Rastas. Infidels you are, that means unfaithful. You made yourself seem like gods in the flesh. I am a reminder that these parts you scripted will be your Bardo sentences, oddly and sorrowfully, but not for you demented forms of non-existence. Now who am I? You know my names, I am a Kalkin, lost children of Babylon, from here to the mountains and the mouths of gates of Hades, where I off you and shout to your dying organs that you're about to get voided contracts for the last time. It's time for me to hop into my bionic form and rip out your spinal cords. Don't lie this time if you try to talk. We'll follow and haunt you with all of your karma till you expire in frost with anavrin breath. I am from Vrindavan of Krishna and Radha's kin. You're a lot more lost than you thought. If you think you could cop a Glock and just end this, try to pop me like Pocket, I promise I'll end you myself in lower Bardos and watch the golden goddesses who talk shit to sick some pits on your asses, and hellhounds that'll rip you apart and tear the little bits in pieces when they feast on the flesh of your carcasses. The beast that you deaded and feasted upon will make you seem like you were the demons of Caucasus you talk of. But the thing is, Caucasiatic people are Asian. You're just fakers of a lost case of Islamic rapists like Muhammad. I am the Khan that slaughters you and marks the fall of your case system. You degrade the divine feminine and kids, you lying syndicates, saying shit I can't even say on this record. Get it?